Well, I am missing a ball of yarn. Where did it go? But the cat's got it. Hey guys, I know nobody's in here right now. I thought I had everything together, but I wasn't planning on going live. But then I saw where a lot of people had gone live. I think this is, yeah, I think that's where I put it. Isn't that pretty? That's going to be part of this sweater. I'm doing this for a friend. And I will be vacuuming up all this cat hair today from him. He's the one that's shedding so bad. But anyway, hi, my name is Alishia with Young Form Young Crafts. Welcome to my channel and my mayhem. This is all cross stitch stuff. My mayhem of what I'm going to be doing. That's my desk area where we do all of our giveaway videos. That's all my packing stuff to pack up the giveaways. I have to move this. Ugh. All right, let's get some lighting on here. Let me set down my yarn, and I'll go over all the different colors that I've been using. This is called a mother-daughter lamp, and so you've got this one up here, and then you've got this one down here. But my mother-daughter lamp, for some reason, has broken off, so I have to position it just right to where it will hang. Okay, so let me get my yarns together, and then I'll tell you what I'm doing and what I am working with. This is where we're going to sit. And I believe I've got this on public. I hope I've got this on public, and I hope you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, oh, please let me know. All right, I have my stitch buddy beside me, and then Ramsey's buried underneath this blanket. She's getting old, and her health is declining. Okay, so I am using this. This is, I believe this is Red Heart Super Saver, but it's the rougher one from years ago. I've had to get my trash can out, and my scissors, and my notepad, and my light, and so you guys could see. But anyway, this is I want to say the colorway. Obviously it's a green, but it's called Jealous. And it is not Super Saver. This is called, the colorway is called Jealous. It's a lighter color. No, I'm sorry. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Let me go back. Okay. This colorway is called Jealous. It's a deep, darker green. And then when I looked at the Seattle colors, the green in the Seattle is more like a lime color. So I pulled this out because I wanted to give the sweater some texture. So this is what I'm working with. Isn't that pretty? So this is what I'm working with as far as giving it that lime color. And then I'm going to add this as well. But I wanted to give it some kind of texture. But she's a big Seattle Seahawks fan. She was tickled when they won. So she buys my rosebuds from me every year. She's been doing it, oh gosh, I guess for the past 6 years. Hi guys. Welcome to my channel. I wasn't planning on getting on to this morning, but I woke up at 4 a.m. Went to bed at 1, woke up at 4, and decided, what the heck, I'm going to come in here and talk to you guys because I saw all these people that were doing their lives, and I thought, why not? All right. So this is half the sweater that I'm working on now. So I started out with that, and it's Crafter's Secret in the colorway Jealous. And then this is a mixture of the Jealous with, where did you go? I had it just a minute ago. Let's see, she's hoarding oh, there it is. With this color yarn. And this yarn, it's I'm trying to remember. I'd already caked it up. Hello, I'd already caked it up, but I can't remember. But I wanted to do something different. Oh, Nana Kathleen, hi. Yeah, I'm not used to coming on this early in the morning, but I just thought I'd say hi. I need to get my watch hours up, and so I thought I would chat with you guys in the meantime, and appreciate you coming in. But this is this is the textured yarn. And in my giveaways, I give away a lot of different textured yarns. So I thought it would be fun to work with this so you guys could see how it works up. And I'm trying to remember, I saved the band. So when I do an update on all the things that I'm working, I'll tell you guys what this yarn actually is. But it's a stronger yarn, and it also has, I don't know if you can see it or not. Can you see that? Kind of, let's see if I can get it focused. That string, that's what makes it easier to work with, is the string part, even though there's fuzzies on it. But anyway, so that's the texture part that I'm working on with this. And then the gray, they have just a very light gray that goes through. And this is what I'm using for that. I think it's merino wool. Yeah, cozy wool merino. I don't know if it's 100%. Let's see. And it's calling for a 4mm hook. I am actually using a 6mm hook, and I don't have it. Maybe it's a 6.5. Hang on. I don't have it beaded up. I need to bead it up, but it takes a while for me to put the beads on here. So I'm using a 6.0mm hook. And this is one of the size hooks that I have for my, but I've got to bead this one up because I'm so used to using the silicone grip that this is irritating me. So that's going to be my project for myself tonight, is to bead up my hook and put beads on my hook. I just have to get my drill out. But anyway, so that's the gray component that I'm using for the Seattle colors. This is just I'm just doing 2 rolls of that. Even though it calls for a 4mm hook, I'm using a 6 because it makes the stitches. I needed it for this too. So I thought, that'd be nice. Anyway, so now I'm working on the Seattle blue, and I'll show you the colorway on that one. I think it's Crafter's Secret as well. I'd gotten a really good deal on them. So yeah, Crafter's Secret, big idea. I usually like to get them whenever. Good morning. It's Eastern Standard Time. Crafter's Secret, big idea. This is from Hobby Lobby. This is their brand. I never pay full price, so I did not pay $12 for this. I think they had 30% off when I got this one. And this one is recommending a 5.5mm hook. But yeah, so I'm using a 6, which is a J hook. J for this. But oh, I didn't notice that. Nice. I could make that. I'm gonna have to save the bands. Some of these are really great because some of the bands actually have great patterns on them. Anyway, so that's what I'm working with. It's brand new. I just now started the blue, but that is the closest I could come to Seattle, to the Seattle colors. Where are you? So because I'm doing the granny stitch back and forth, and I'm going back and forth, I put a stitch marker on this side so that I would know this is the side that I'm hiding on my tails, and I'm hiding my tails as I go along. How is everybody this morning? So I'm just doing the granny stitch, nothing special on this, and as you guys know, I'm blind. I also do scrunchies. Where are you from? I am in Southeast Tennessee. I do bath loofah scrunchies, and I do hair tie scrunchies from time to time. I have a whole bunch that I like to sell when I've got them as a door prize type thing whenever I'm doing my markets, when I can do my markets. Since I went blind, I have not done a market, but I plan on doing one with a friend. She's going to kind of help me out. I have total night blindness, and then I have complete blindness in one eye, and then partial blindness in the other eye. So when I'm stitching, I have to feel where my stitches are. Let me pull some of this out. Well, where are you from? like to get like a bunch out. That's why I'd rather cake them up. It's easier to work with cakes, so I try to cake them up at any time, any chance I get. Yeah, no, I haven't done a market in, oh gosh, I want to say, I did markets when my right eye went blind still. PNG, I am so sorry. Please let me, is that Puerto Rico? I am making a cardigan for a friend of mine as a gift in these Seattle colors. She's a huge Seahawks fan, and I have the majority of my dad's side of the family lives in Washington State and Northern Oregon, and then we were stationed out at Fort Lewis, my ex-husband and I, he was my husband at the time, at Fort Lewis in Tacoma, Washington. And I kind of got a taste for the state, and I absolutely love it. And if I could move back there, I absolutely would. How long have you been crocheting for? I have been crocheting for 48 years. Yep, 48 years I've been crocheting. Well, almost 49. We'll say 50 years. I've been crocheting for 50 years. New Guinea. Oh, wow. What time is it in New Guinea? Yeah, I'm old. Well, I'm not really that old. I don't feel old. I don't think I'm old. I'm young at heart. But like I said, because I'm considered legally blind, I have to feel. I'm completely blind in one eye. Good night. Good night. Yeah, it is, I want to say it's around 9 a.m. here. And so, yeah, it's 8:42 a.m. here in Southeast Tennessee. And I saw some people go live, and I thought, I just had to, I fixed my ring light, and I thought, I'm going to give it a whirl. I haven't done it in a while. That's midnight. I've got my coffee. We may have to go make some more, says Cat Parent. My daughter got me this for Christmas one year. Have you ever crocheted stuffed animals? I sure have. I do a lot of amigurumi. I do a lot of the plushies. I haven't done the plushies since I went blind. And like I said, everything that I stitch is one stitch at a time, and I have to feel where I'm going. Mother of 3. I am a mother of 1, and she is actually in college right now. So I have a lot of time on my hands since I've been disabled for almost 2 years now. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. No, I'm doing okay. And one of the reasons why when I stitch live, or when I stitch whenever I'm doing tutorials and things like that, I have a neck piece on that holds my phone, and so in order for me to read like the comments when I do live, I have to have my phone about 2 inches from my face, because even though I'm blind in my right eye, my left eye has most of its vision except in the center. In the center of my left eye, I have a blind spot. And what happens is the signal goes through your eye to your brain. Your brain says there's nothing there. So when it gives you the image back, it's the same color as the background. For instance, if I were looking at this green color, even though I might think there's a blind spot there, I actually see this color, but I wouldn't see the stitch. So that is the main reason why I do a lot of my stitching by feel. And so, yeah, so I really enjoy it. So, do I have any crocheters in the room with me this morning? Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. My main passion before I went blind was cross stitch, and I've crocheted, like I said, for almost 50 years now. Um, and I've cross stitched just as much. And since it's been almost, let's see, about almost actually 2 years this month since I picked up my cross stitch. I tried to pick it back up. I have an Etsy shop where I have created cross stitch patterns and have them for sale. And then I started, I'll show you. I'm going to try, I've tried a little bit. This is the Serenity Prayer. Oh, you started in grade 3? I want to say, let's see, I was in the 5th grade I started. Yes, when I started cross stitching, I was in the 5th grade, and when I started crocheting, I was in the 5th grade. Oh, thank you for the like. I give you a heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and you do knitting. Wow. I can knit. I can do the knit stitch, the purl stitch, and that's it. That's all I can do. I can make a scarf. That's all I can do. But cross stitch was my passion till I lost my eyesight. And this is on a 14 count Ada. And I did pick it up. My problem is because of the vision situation, my depth perception is off. So I can't really see the holes, and I have to feel around. It takes me several stabs in order to try to get it through the right hole. It's really crazy. But anyway, this is one of my patterns that I created, and it seems to be pretty popular. But I am bound and determined. I am going to finish this piece if it takes me forever. That's my plan. So my setup here is on my couch with my hairy floor and my I have my ring light and my trash can. I normally have my trash can off to the side. Oh, hang on, honey. You don't have to go. Oh, bless her heart. She's getting old, and you can see how she's moving. My daughter thinks she's got arthritis, and she probably does. All right. Where did you go? I lost it. I lost where I was. Oh, there you are. I just had it turned around. Okay, I'll pick it back up. You're a beginner crocheter. Are there any tips that you have for me? I crocheted stuffed animals and like beanies. I'm trying to start my own business. Oh, you're trying to start your own beanies? Cat, yeah, that's my cat. Business, gotcha. Okay. Well, I started my business by opening an Etsy shop. It's free to open it. And I think it's 20 cents for a listing, and it stays listed for, I want to say it's 3, maybe 4 months. And then once you sell it, they keep, I think, 3% of your sale. Take your time, and not all stitches are going to be perfect. Just keep that in mind. And usually if you make a mistake on a project, you're the only one that's really going to see it. It's because you're under 18. Okay. So you really can't start one yet. Okay, so my thing on that could be like you could do markets. Markets, you can find some locally that are free, and you really don't need much to start with a market. You can invest in a table. I have a 6-foot table and an 8-foot table, and a good tablecloth. Sometimes you can find them in secondhand stores to get you started. And also in the secondhand stores, you can find like baskets to put your stuff in and plates to put your stuff in and set up. use your imagination. What I recommend is going through on YouTube a lot of the shorts and type in for your search craft fairs or craft markets for crochet. And you'll be able, that's Ramsey. That's the Chihuahua. He's the one that was sleeping under the blanket. That's usually where you will find some really great setups until you get some money. And what I did was my first 2 markets, I reinvested the money that I made. I reinvested it in yarn. You have a market and you do so. Oh, cool. Can my parents still start one for me and I can still get the profit money? Is that allowed? Where are you located? You don't have to give me specifics. Just, are you in the States? And you don't have to get a business license. I've got a cat crying in the background. Okay, so you're in Indiana. Oh, one too many, right? Is that 4 guys? 1, 2, 3. No, there's 3. Okay. You can. I'm trying to figure out how you could do this. As far as Etsy goes, eBay, you could try on eBay. I think you only have to be 15 to list on eBay. And right now, you can list for free. You can list 50 items for free, and they just take a percentage. I think it's like 2 or 3% of your sale. Oh, you're in Florida. I'm sorry. I saw IN. Okay. Yeah, you could do Etsy at your age. I don't know why at 18. I don't know why you wouldn't be able to do an Etsy shop at 18. I would say, wait a minute, are you under 18? You are under 18. Okay. So you're under 18. If you are 15, I believe, because my daughter opened, actually, I think she lied about her age on eBay. Oh, great. Now the dog's chasing the cat. I have 4 cats and a Chihuahua, and they are very comical. I believe you should be able to do that. Okay, so you're in the 10 to 13 range. Well, I'm trying to think. The only way that you could really do sales at your age would be by word of mouth. Maybe you could do, like I said, you could do local markets. You wouldn't be able to, I don't know. Now, there are some young people out there, younger people around your age that actually have started their own business. But I believe, yeah, you would have to go through your parents. I think your parents would have to be, I don't know if it would be their main account and it would be all you. But that'd be something to check into. You could probably Google for your state, I would say, to find out what you need to do to get a business started as a minor. And that might help you out a little bit. Also, too, again, YouTube. You never know. Google or YouTube it as information on how to start a business as a minor. That's what I would say. Something like that. But yes, I do make the plushies. I just got on this kick of making dresses, and I went through this cardigan phase, and I made like 20 or 30 of them, and I have photographed them, and now I'm going to go through and put them on in my Etsy shop and on eBay. But this one I'm doing as a gift for a friend, because like I said, she buys roses from me every year. Let's see. It is almost 9. I'm going to be on at least for another hour. maybe longer. Depends on how my fancy fits me. I may have to take you guys with me to go make another cup of coffee, though. I'm trying not to eat anything. I've got 2 bananas sitting over here beside me, waiting on me. So I'm trying to go as long as I can because I ate really late last night, and I try to do at least a 15-hour window. That's not that long. When are you going to get back on the live in a couple days? I don't know. I usually do what's called a midnight makes around 11:30 p.m. I don't normally get on during the day, but if you will Google me, I don't know if it's showing my name down here or not. Young 40 Mom, YOUNG40MOM. If you will Google me, you can find me everywhere, and also in the description, you'll find my email address and my mailing address. So if you want to email me, we can chat further if you'd like, and I can try to get you some information. But I usually don't schedule when I'm going to be on live. I come on randomly whenever it just hits me. But I do have a giveaway going on right now. If you'll go to my channel when you get a chance, again, just Google Young 40 Mom. If you'll go to my channel, you'll find whatever giveaways I've got going on right now. I just closed and did the giveaway for a crochet. I did one for a felting kit, and then today I'm going to do a drawing for, yes, it's young40mom@gmail.com. YOUNG40MOM@gmail.com. And like I said, it's in the description box if you want to find me there. But I post videos, I want to say at least twice a week. What should I crochet? I'm so bored. Well, I did a live on Tuesday night and showed you how to make rosebuds. They're very simple. Can you do basic stitches? Let's see, the rosebud, you need to know how to do either a magic circle or a chain to create, and I explain all that in the live video on how to make the rosebuds. They're really easy. Let's see. Have I got them? Nope, I don't have any down here. I've already moved them away. Trying to think. And usually on my lives, I create something so that you can see it being made in real time. But like I said, I don't normally get on during the morning. I usually get on late in the evening. I love this lighting. It's been great. But this is a cardigan sweater, and let me show you. I'm sure have you guys seen the cardigans? Let's see. You know how to make a single crochet, a slip stitch, a half double, a double, triple. Oh, well, you know all the basics then. Oh, okay. Well, that's easy then. Yeah, there's a mini version of what the sweater's going to be before I get it done. And I do mine differently. I put a lot of extras in mine when I'm piecing them together. But this is what one half is going to look like. This is the start of one half of the sweater. You could do this, actually. If you want a big project, this is something you could definitely do. Oh, I've lost there we go. And again, like I said, with me being blind, it's hard for me to figure out where I'm at sometimes. And I have to feel my stitches. I feel where my holes are. Of course, granny stitches, to do the granny stitches, it's really easy for me with the vision issue. There we go. But yeah, the rosebuds, great money maker. I'm telling you. And you still being in school, are you homeschooled or are you in a school? You always wanted a cardigan. It's kind of cold weather. Yeah, it is cold yeah, this has been weird weather. But the problem is I don't know my measurements, so I don't know how to. You couldn't hear me? Oh, your dog was barking. I know that feeling oh too well. I tell you what, if you need to invest in a measuring tape. I highly recommend investing in a measuring tape, because if you're going to make yourself a garment, and I'll tell you one of the easiest ways. Have you ever made a granny square? I don't know if I can find it. If I can find it, I will show you. Actually, if you go look at my playlist, I think it's under crochet. I think that's the first word. I can't remember the title of that playlist, but if you go look at my playlist, it will show you. You don't know how to, oh, you don't know how to do a granny square? Okay. You tried so many times and it just failed on you. Okay, well, I tell you what. Have you got a crochet hook and some yarn handy? I can go through that with you right now if you've got the time. Because I can always pull it back out after I show you. There are several ways to do a basic granny crochet. But the reason why I asked you if you could do that is if you can make 4 squares, you can make your own pullover sweater. Because I have several. In fact, my daughter's in college and she got one herself. I made it out of this, oh gosh, what was the name of it? It was a Karen cake. It took 2.5 cakes, but it was so beautiful. You're going to get out of bed and had it right beside me. I was crocheting. Like I said, I have to have my phone 2 inches away from my face so I can read, and I have to dart my left eye back. The only eye I can see out of, I have to dart it back and forth so I can see what the words are. So it's going to take me a second. So bear with me while I read. Teach me how to make a pullover sweater. I can do that. I can do that. All right, so I'm going to slip stitch. Now, how I start my next row, I go ahead and chain 1 and then flip it around. And then instead of, what I'll do is I'll do a single crochet and a chain 1, and then do my other 2 for my granny stitch. Okay, honey, I'll wait. You're patient enough. Yeah, that would be fine, sure. Okay, you're using an acrylic yarn. I need to know, is it a 4 weight? I'm going to assume like this. If you'll look on the band. Oh, not upside down. If you'll look on the band, all yarn's different. But like on this one, where are you at? This is 100% acrylic, but I think this is a 4 weight, but I'm trying to figure out where it says there it is. You should see on the band, if you have a band. Yeah, I got it from, okay, so you got Red Heart. Okay, like if it's a Red Heart Super Saver, it's going to be a 4 weight. Medium 4. Okay, I think that's actually what this is. Yeah, it's a medium 4. But over on the band, it'll also tell you what size hook they recommend. Like most recommend a 5.5, which is an I. But even though this is recommending a 5.5 and an I am using a 6 because I want my stitches bigger. So that's going to make a difference on your project too. If you want it more loose, you go up a size on your hook. And when you're creating a sweater, you want to be forgiving. You don't want to be tight with your stitches because that's going to make a difference. Now, if you don't know your measurements, I'm going to tell you a cheat way to do it. I mean, it's better if you get a measuring tape. I would invest in a measuring tape if you're going to make any kind of clothing whatsoever, especially if you want to sell anything online. You need to know what your, there goes the damn thing. You need to know what your measurements are. You have a 5. Okay. Recommended 5.5. Okay. Now, you can use a 5. The only thing about that is, sorry, my yarn fell. Using a 5. Oh, thank you for the heart. Or thank you for the like. I'm so used to TikTok. TikTok, they give you hearts. On here, they give you a thumbs up for a like. So I'm going to thank you. If you use a 5, even though it recommends a 5.5, you just know that your stitches are going to be tighter, but you don't, since I'm going to be showing you what to do, you don't have to worry about this tightness of the stitches or how it's going to come out. I mean, because you can always pull it out until you get the right size recommended hook. But like I said, if I'm making a sweater, I will usually go up a size of whatever it recommends on the hook size, only because, do you have a size 6 hook? Okay, so you did get a 5.5. Okay. Okay, good. All right. I will show you. Let me set this aside. And actually, I'm getting low on coffee, so we may have to go get some more coffee. All right. This is a Red Heart Super Saver, so I'm going to be working with you on this. I'm just going to have a bigger needle. I'll be right back. I need to go let the dogs outside. Okay. Let's see. What is it? 9 o'clock. And let's see. Ramsey is my Chihuahua. He goes out usually every 3 hours. I'm trying to think, when did he wake me up? Actually, he didn't wake me up. I was awake. He got me out of bed at 7 o'clock. So, all right, honey, you do that. I'm going to go get some coffee. And I'm going to move my light aside and take you guys with me. See my cat fur? Look at that. Yeah, I'm vacuuming today. This is ridiculous. Let me move my trash can because I do not need that with this project. I am going to go make a coffee. Do you need to go outside? Huh? I just hope my phone doesn't fall off. It's, oh, yes. Magnifying. Coffee, 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 coffee. All right. We need coffee. What coffee do we want? Ooh, flavored? No, let's go regular coffee. I need a large coffee. Whew. Hope you guys are doing good this morning. I wasn't really expecting to be on here, but I saw some people doing lives, and I thought, what the heck? Well, better make sure I've got it under there. So I'm doing, what is this? This is the coffee that I'm making. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Is it upside down? Y'all know I'm blind. That's what I'm drinking. Venetian roast. Ooh, so good. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Went to the Dollar Tree yesterday and got one of these Lazy Susans because this is where I keep my coffees and my teas and my date syrup. And then here's my little Keurig. If I want to do my own ground coffee in the Keurig, I love that. It's so convenient because if I run out of the K-Cups, I just use this, which is actually cheaper. And then for Christmas, my sister got me some apples. Was it apple? No, fresh apple coffee. I haven't tried it yet. I'm just waiting on this one. My throat's a little scratchy. I think it's a little too early for him to go out. So he's not gonna start letting me know, but he will get all excited. He can't stand it when I'm talking to you guys. He can't stand it when I'm on the phone. Now, normally what I'll do with one K-Cup, I will go ahead and I'll do a medium and a small on one cup. But I'm doing the large because I want it pretty strong. Where'd you go? Oops. We don't need to put that on there. So I have to feel for everything. So I have a separate channel called The Blind Stitcher. I also have a TikTok channel called The Blind Stitcher that doesn't really explain my blindness, but it's mostly sounds, like ASMR type stuff. That's a box of books that's going to go on sale in my eBay shop. But my daughter keeps coming back and forth from college saying, oh, Mom, did you already sell this book? If not, I want to keep it. I'm like, okay, whatever. So that's where we're at with, okay, I got to be careful not to drop. What is this? Ramsey, what did you do? Oh, sunlight. Yes, sunlight. I thought it was something on the floor. Do you need to go outside? You need to go TT? Yeah. All right, come on. Chihuahua craziness. I'm talking. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes. You go outside? Yes. I have to put that it's a crib sheet that I have on that cushion. I have to do that because of him. Because he sheds so bad. I have crocheted stuff everywhere because, again, he sheds. All right, come on. I gotta put that. I gotta put that air vent on the back of my back outside of my. No, come this way. Come on, go, TT. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. He is. Oh my gosh. He was born Easter. Let's see, my daughter was 13. He is going to be 7 in April. He is 5.5 pounds. And the sweetest thing, spoiled rotten. He just recently became an ankle biter. What are you sniffing, dude? What are you smelling? I'm about to lose my voice. Go on. This is my backyard, guys. Isn't that beautiful? And there's a train track that runs back there. My heater's going. It's supposed to get up to 60 today. That would be really nice. God's child. I know, right? It's just so pretty out here. I love it. And my landlord lives, that's the main road is like right up there. And then the landlord lives right through the trees. I'm glad the trees are up there. I don't like them watching over here. I've been in this house for let's see. I moved in March of 2002. So, 24 years I've lived in this house. This was a huge tree. They cut it down, and then this is what's grown since they've cut it down, and I've got to watch it all. And then I remember those were like this big, little saplings before they grew up. But there's a fence right there, and there's white cows. I don't think any of them are out right now, but there's white cows in all the pastures. I think he just wanted to come out and sniff stuff. I'm having trouble because it's so bright seeing this. You have a question, okay? What happens if it's 10 o'clock and we don't finish the sweater? Oh, honey, it's going to take several days. It's going to take several days. Oh, y'all don't need to see him peeing. Are you done? It's going to take several days to make a sweater, but I can give you the gist of it. This is my front yard. Let's see, that's my front yard, my carport. All right, let's go back in. I have to be careful not to look through my phone to walk, because if I don't, I will. I'll end up breaking my neck. Oh, yeah, you can't do a sweater in one day. Yeah. But I can show you the basics. And then, like I said, you can email me, or you can get back with me, or if you can find me again. I usually will let people know when I'm going to come on, at least the day before. So if you subscribe, you'll get the notification. Okay. Let me pull this out. Okay. Well, with a typical granny square, you can start out with a chain 2. Actually, let's see, no, you would just start out with a chain 3. With a typical granny square, you can start out with a chain 3. So I'll show you, I start mine with magic circles. So I will show you how to do mine, how to do it both ways. So, and are you familiar with how to change colors? Okay, great. Thank you. Okay, so do your slip knot. And let me know if I go too fast, if I need to slow down, but you should be able to do it. Okay, do your slip knot and then chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is the easiest way to do it. So you're going to chain, actually you need to chain 4. Chain 4. Okay, and once you do your chain 4, you're going to go into that first stitch that you started, and you're going to do 2 more double crochets in that same stitch, in that first chain. So you're going to do 2 more double crochets all in that same chain. Okay. Then you're going to chain 2. And then you're going to do 3 more double crochets in that same, we're doing everything in that chain space. Okay. So now you're going to do 3 more. And this is called a granny cluster. Yes, if you'd rather do a magic ring, I prefer the magic ring method anyway. I wasn't sure how advanced you were as far as that goes. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Finally caught a live video. I've always been a cross stitcher, but thinking about trying crochet. That would be awesome. Oh, Wendy, I have to show you this real quick. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment on my nails. I wanted to do Valentine's, and then when I put them on, I realized this one doesn't go. It's not even part of the set, the pinky. But I don't think anybody notices. I was working on the Serenity Prayer, you know, because I went blind. So I'm completely blind in one eye, and I see light, a little bit of light every now and then. That's it. That's all I see. Everything's completely dark. And then I went partially blind in my left eye. So 2 years ago, actually this month, was when I had to stop cross stitching. And I was working, this is the last thing I was working on. It was my Serenity Prayer of the pattern that I have in my Etsy shop. And I used to like to work on, my favorite stitch count was 18, count Ada, or 22. Well, I haven't even tried the 18, and the 14, what I have to do is it takes me, because my depth perception's off, I have to use my needle threader to thread my needle because I can't see the hole on the eye. And then I have to, I'll have to stab from behind several times in order to get through the right hole. Because it's just, yeah, it's been a challenge but I am determined to finish this. But you came at the perfect time, because there's a young lady on here from Florida that is wanting, I'm going to show her how to get started on a sweater. And this is one of the easiest things that you can do. All right. So, Jasmine, I'm going to show you my method of the magic ring. Normally people would do it like this. I do it again. So what I do is to where I've got 3 loops on my hands, and then I go under these 2, grab this, pull it through, and then chain 1 to lock it in place. And that's how I do my magic circle. But the way that I close it is going to be different than normal. So if you're doing the magic circle method, however you do your magic circle, the first thing you're going to do is once you do your connection, you're going to chain 2. Oh, you don't. I thought you knew how to do the magic ring. If you don't know how to do the magic ring, it might be easier for you to do that chain 3 and do your granny that way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, or rather the chain 4. So Wendy, this is the beginning of it. You just do a slip stitch or do a slip knot, which is really easy. That's the first thing you're going to do on anything unless you're doing the magic circle. Okay, you don't have know how. Okay, the reason why I do it my way is because it locks it in place better, and I'll show you real quick what I'm talking about. You have to use a magnifier. My shot I take for my diabetes has affected my eyes. That's how I went blind. Smallest I can see is 18 count. Yeah. So Wendy, your diabetes is advanced then. If you're having to take insulin shots. I don't have to take insulin shots. I changed the way I ate, which is why I can see better out of the one eye than I used to. Okay, Jasmine, I will show you mine. Yeah, that's what happened to my eyes. I started out with diabetic retinopathy, which is where your retina detaches from the back of your eye eventually over time. And blindness is actually, unfortunately, I was so careful about my hands and my feet because I have neuropathy. That's how we found out I was diabetic. I have neuropathy. So I have nerve damage in my hands and my feet. And then when they discovered, I was trying to be careful because, you can lose your kidneys, you can have a heart attack, it's heart disease, all that comes with, it's downfalls of diabetes. But I tell you what helped me out. About 5 years ago, I went whole food plant-based. I've been cheating a lot here lately, so it's not been great. Let me take a drink of my coffee real quick. But if you don't want to give up meat, just eat whole foods. Just cut out all processed foods. And I'm telling you, it made a huge difference with my health. My A1C started coming down. Okay, so you take insulin shot. But the Ozempic shot is what I think has caused it. I get bad neuropathy. Wendy, do you get neuropathy when, what? Do you think the Ozempic caused your neuropathy? Now, I was on Ozempic for a while, but because they canceled my Medicaid and I had to get on Marketplace insurance, I can't afford my copay on that is $195. So I said, nope, I'm on disability. I can't do that. It's funny, Wendy, that should get on here. I found all the cards that you sent me, that pack of cards that you sent me that you made not too long ago. I believe it was you. Did you send me a pack of cards? Or am I thinking of another Wendy? You've got bad neuropathy, yeah. Yeah, so I take gabapentin for that. Okay, let me do this real quick. Okay, magic circle. I do it, wrap it 3 times. The closing of it's going to be different. All right, so you get your magic circle, lock it in place. Okay, chain 2. Then do 2 double crochets, all of it in the ring. There's 1 and 2. chain 2. So yeah, I've been off the Ozempic for, Jasmine, let me know when you get to this point. I've been off the Ozempic for 3 months now, I think. And that's when I was like, oh, I got to go back, because you can eat more of the things that you're not supposed to when you're diabetic on the Ozempic, because it doesn't reflect on your A1C. No, this would have been, do you remember sending me some? Okay, now, Jasmine, did you chain 2 after you did those? Chain 2 and then do 3 more double crochet in the ring. You're making a granny cluster is what that is. Okay, and then chain 2. And that's your repeat. You're going to do chain 2, then 3 more, and then chain 2, and then 3 more. So you should have 4 clusters by the time we're done. Let's see, I'm gonna have to feel to count where I'm at. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I've got my 4. Let me pull some of this yarn out, because it's going to drive me nuts if I don't. My voice is kind of gravelly. It's not normally this gravelly. It's because I didn't sleep very well last night. I went to bed at 2. Oh, more likes. Thank you, thank you. Went to bed at 2, and then I got up at 4, and I laid there, and I kind of doom scrolled on eBay. I did a listing for some leg warmers that I made, and I actually have a tutorial on how to make the leg warmers. Which, Jasmine, you could do. It's really simple. Yes, Wendy, they were really pretty. And I believe it was your name was put on it. All I wanted to communicate with crochets that could help me, and you're definitely one of them. Well, thank you. That knows what they're doing. Oh, well, yeah, like I said, I've been doing this for 48 years. Okay, now because this is what I call the double magic ring, how you're going to do it is you're going to pinch your work right here. You're going to pull your tail very slowly until it goes in about halfway. So one of your circles is going to be long and one of them is going to be short. Let me know when you get to that point. Okay, once you get to that point, you're going to put your finger around the small one, still holding on right here, and then you're going to tug slowly until it closes to where you want it. Okay. Once you close it to where you want it, how tight you want your middle. I don't want it too tight, but I want it secure. And doing the magic circle this way locks it in place. It won't ever come loose. I have had several. It closed completely. Okay, well, it's not going to work then. It doesn't have the loop. Okay, that means you pulled on it too tight. You should have, okay, so let me go ahead and explain how this works. So once you've pulled that middle loop in, then you take your tail and pull the other one, and that's what locks it in place. And it won't move. It won't go anywhere. It's there forever. If you do it, the magic circle, the original way, if you were to do this and wiggle it, it would come loose. It would loosen up. I found that out during doing amigurumi, or rather I was doing... Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. I am teaching a young lady how to do a granny square because she's going to make a sweater. And this is a 4 square sweater. Well, you need the loop. It needs to. Okay, so let me ask you this. When you tightened it, does your if you tug on it, does your loop come through? Because I think you might have done the regular magic circle. Because if you didn't have, you may not need to frog it. Does it look like this? I think you've achieved what you needed to. I actually have a tutorial on both ways of doing the magic circle, and it's slower. Kinda. Okay, that's fine. As long as you've got your granny started. Okay. Then you're going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3 space. Oops. Like I said, I have to feel. This is the part that fiddles with me. Ugh. Slip stitch. Okay. And then you've got the beginning of your granny. Okay, and then you're going to chain 2 and you're going to turn your work. And this is what would be considered the back side. Sorry, I got a sip of coffee. It cooled off very quickly. Okay, once you have your chain 2, you're going to do 2 double crochets in that chain 2 space. And then you're going to chain 2, and this is forming your corner. Every time you chain 2, you're forming a corner. And then once you get to that chain 2 space, you're going to do 3 double crochet into that same corner to create a new corner for this round. Okay, so have you gotten to this point? Now normally I would work my tail end while I'm doing this, but I'm gonna sew my tail end later. So have you gotten to this point, Jasmine? So Wendy, what are you working on at this point? I know you're doing cross stitch. Have you ever tried crochet? Okay, so now you're going to chain 1, Jasmine, and then we're going to work in next corner. And each corner it's going to be 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 1. Do you see the pattern that's going on here? So we're making a corner. So you're going to 3 double crochet in this next corner, chain 2, 3 double crochet in the same corner, chain 1, and that's going to make your new corner. Now, like I said, because you are working with a 5.5, so never mind. I was going to say since you're working with a smaller needle, but you got your 5.5, so you should be fine. And then after you chain 1, you're going to do the same thing in the next corner. I cannot believe you better not be on my desk, dude. Hey, get down. Good baby. That's Boo Boo Kitty. Sorry, that's my mama kitty. I can always hear when they're someplace they're not supposed to. Working on a full coverage. Birds and blooms. Oh, Heaven and Earth Design. I've got so many patterns I bought from them. I'm doing cross stitch giveaways. Have you entered any of my cross stitch giveaways? I'm giving away like 10 books at a time. And of course, each book has like 5 or 6 or more patterns in them. The ones that I can't see anymore, and it breaks my heart, but I got to do what I got to do. And I know I'll never be able to do them, even with the magnifier and I mean, it's a matter of going back and forth from the book to looking at the pattern and doing it on the actual fabric. I have an issue with my eyes adjusting, so I can't do that way. Are you with me, Jasmine? Okay, after you chain one, you're going to go to the next corner and you're going to do 3 double crochet. Chain 2, 3 double crochet. Chain 1. As long as it looks like this, we're almost done with the second round. And then go into the next corner, and every corner is going to be the same. It's 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, chain 1. Then go to the next corner. And then that'll complete round 2. No, I actually, I'm doing the drawing for this cross stitch giveaway. I'm actually supposed to do it yesterday, but I'm going to do it tonight. That one's closed. I haven't started a new one yet. Let's see, today's Friday. I will have one posted by Sunday. Jasmine, let me know when you get to this point, because this is where we're going to start our third round. But yeah, no, I don't have anything going on. I do them. I've been doing them every month, and I want to say I've been doing them for almost a year now. I think April will be a year that I started doing. I do a cross stitch. There goes Ellie. I do a cross stitch giveaway, a crochet giveaway, and then I did a felting kit giveaway this month. But I also have a secret giveaway going on that if you physically mail me a card, a postcard, a letter, and then I've got a semi-annual giveaway, and I'm going to give away 25 skeins of yarn plus all the goodies to go with it. That's one choice. The other choice is going to be a huge cross-stitch package. So that one is still going on. That one you can still get in on. You have to watch my video underneath my Getting to Know Me playlist. I can't remember if it was did I do a live on that? No. Yes, it's a Getting to Know Me playlist, and the title is A Complete Breakdown of I can't remember what else I'll put in. But anyway, in bold letters at the end of the title, it says Secret Inside. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Miss Jasmine. Yes, 25 skeins. Maybe not all like this. They may be cakes. They could be some that I've caked up, but there will be at least 25. And it'll be my custom made hooks. Will be in there as well. Probably a complete set. But for the cross stitch giveaway, there's going to be at least 20 books for the cross stitch giveaway. And also some needles, some floss, some bobbins, a bobbin winder I think I'm going to put in on that one. They'll be, yeah, it's going to be huge. So I'm going to do 2 big semi-annual giveaways. And this semi-annual giveaway going on right now is going to go till the end of June. And then the 1st of July, I'll do the drawing for that. Then we'll start a new one. So anybody that sent in to my P.O. box at that point, it will start all over again. And then different. Oh, it should be there. I don't know why. It's young40mom@gmail.com. Let me go get I'll get one of my labels, and then I'll put it on the screen so you can see it. It's young40mom@gmail.com. Hang on. I'll just get one of my cards, and then that way you guys can see. how to contact me. This is all stuff to sell on eBay. All right. Let me move some of my little gadgets. Let me get one of my handy dandy. I should have this handy all the time anyway. One of my business cards. This was gifted to me from a friend. I have to finish coloring it in. This is one of my microphones. My little, I have a lot of electronic stuff that's going on here. Ugh, don't look. It's a mess. Okay. Let me get back over here. Okay. Let's see if you can see it on here. See if it'll focus. Has it got my email address on it? Yes, it's down at the bottom. The phone number's wrong, so don't look at that. But yes, this is my email address, young40mom@gmail.com. Did you get it? But also, too, if you Google Young40Mom, you'll find me everywhere. In fact, this is an older card. It's my YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, eBay, Etsy. But yeah, this is something that I was kind of playing around with. I printed this out on my computer. So I do the stuffed toys. I do the fingerless gloves. It's huge. And then cross stitch patterns is something I used to do. I don't know if I'm going to do them anymore. We'll just have to see. But the reason why I made my own card was because I love this font. And all the other programs, I can't find this font on. So I decided I was going to do it myself. Hi, Alishia. I've always stayed away from granny squares because they never came out right, but watching you right now, I think I can try it. Oh, awesome. Well, hi, Denise. How are you? Yeah, I've got several. Like I said, let me see if I can find that sweater I made from my daughter's got hers. She's got it hidden away, but if you can make 4 big granny squares, you can make your own sweater. You can make your own pullover sweater. Let me see if I can find it. This is all the stuff I photographed. These are all the clothes that I made that I had photographed at my old job. Oh gosh, I don't know what he's barking on. I'm trying to find the zipper. My old job let me use their photo booth because they do online listings for eBay, Amazon, and Walmart. And yeah, so they let me photograph all my, I'm telling you, I went sweater crazy. So these are my cardigans. Let me see if I can find one of my pullovers that I can show you guys. Is that one of them? No, but this is another one of my cardigans. Look at the stitching on this. I love this. It's so pretty. It turned out really nice. Let me see if I can find one of those granny square sweaters that I told you guys about. These are all cardigans. I even have a dress down here somewhere. Oh, here's a top that I made. I made it with ice glitter yarn, but I did it with the shell stitch. It turned out really good. Yeah, I was going to show you my sweater. See if I can find one. I think these are, no. Oh, let's see if I've got one down here. Is this it? I think this is it. Yes, okay. So, let me lay this on my bed. I got out of bed and went straight to on here with you guys. Okay, so I'm going to lay it out. This is what you can do with 4 granny squares. Let's see if I can lay it out so you guys can see it. That's one of my sweaters. So Jasmine, this is what I was going to show you that you can make. And Denise, you could do it too. That's nothing but 4 granny squares with some extra stitching. That's all it is. When you get a chance, can you please type it down below. I really couldn't see the card. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can. Like I said, with my vision, let's see. With my vision, I don't know if I can. I'm gonna see if I'll see if I can. But I mean, I'm spelling it out for you. If you can write it down. Have you got a pen and paper? Anyway, that's how it started. This is a variegated yarn. It just so happens I stitched it out with the Caron cake, this is how it came out. So pretty. But this is nothing but 4 granny squares. And all I did was put some trim on the neck. And then I put some trim on the bottom and trim on the sleeves. And that's it. But it's so easy. And this is how the back side turned out. Or I don't know. You could use the front or the back. And then I just I stitched some ribbing on the bottom. And that's it. That's just 4 granny squares. Okay, Jasmine, go ahead. But for the sleeves, I do 16 rounds for the sleeves. And for I want to say for like a medium to a large, I did, is that a tail? I'll be doggone. I gotta hide that. For a medium to a large, I did 18 rounds. For an extra large to a 2X, I did 20 rounds. Okay. Y-O-U-N-G, the word young, Y-O-U-N-G. Number 0, Y-O-U-N-G 40. Mom, M-O-M, young 40 mom. But yeah, that's my granny pullover. It's very, very easy to do. I love this. This is so soft. Oh my gosh, it's like butter. And then it's gmail.com. And I got it at a Rainbow Kick. Oh, that's my sweater. I've got a dress in there too. But I don't have it. I'll show you my dress. We'll go in the closet. Let's go in my closet. So I have yarn here. I have yarn here. And all my projects. Then we go into my closet. And I have yarn here. And yarn here. And here. And here. And in boxes up there. I have yarn. And then I have... This is all stuff that I've pre-made that's going to my shows. But this is my granny cardigan that I made. Where's my dress? Oh, there's my dress. I did my dress in a V-stitch. I actually have worn this one several times. I did it with cotton and then a cotton blend, but it's a V-stitch. And I love this thing. It's so comfortable. And then on the bottom, I did 100% cotton, just several half double crochet rounds just to finish it off on the bottom to make it a little bit longer. But it's a pattern that I made up, actually. I don't have a tutorial on it. Oh no. Sorry guys, I meant to mute my phone. Let me go back and mute. So you guys can't hear my phone calls come in. But it's a V-stitch. Let me see if I can hook this somewhere up here. There we go. Okay, so it's a V-neck and then just short sleeves, and then it's a variegated yarn, and it all came out really pretty. But that's my dress. I've worn it several times. And I've got several more that I'm working on, that I've got to get. I've got to make a tutorial on it so that you guys can see. You've seen me work on it on some of my midnight make lives, because the majority of my this is all my glitter. The majority of my lives are at midnight. So this is all my stuff that I use right here when I'm doing a show or a market. And then this is Ramsey's blanket. Is he under there? No. He's got his own blanket that I made. You just emailed me so that we can talk and chat. Okay, that sounds fine. Oh, I have a cat playing in my sink. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is Boo Boo Kitty. Hey, darling. I believe she's 8. She's my mama kitty. She's not a mama anymore because we have one of her old babies that's actually, he's almost twice her size. But her and Ramsey are about the same size. She's really small. I'm going to log off now. I've been on here for a hot minute, but I will email you. I just got your email and I will talk to you later. Might see me on one of your midnight lives. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Jasmine. I'm glad you stayed with me. She got to get her 11s. Her and Midnight come into the bathroom. Midnight comes on me all the time, but she will let me pick her up and everything. If I'm in the bathroom, it's the weirdest thing. Okay, let's not knock everything over. Because I can't barely see, ding dong. Hi, what you doing? Have a great day, Jasmine. Stay warm. I can't believe I'm saying that to someone who lives in Florida. Stay warm. Ooh. You like that? Pretty girl. Yeah, hopefully I shouldn't get dinged for copyright. I got dinged for copyright for my midnight make that I did on Tuesday night. Because I had that ambiance music playing in the background. They dinged it for copyright, but they sent me a message saying that it wouldn't count against me because it was I don't want to say it was a privileged sound, but it's allowed. The creator allows you to use that sound. So even though that's got copyright written on underneath my, when I look at it under my description, it still doesn't count against me, which is fine. So it's like, oh, they're so picky. TikTok, you can do just about anything. Of course, now the USA took over the US part of TikTok in January, and the rules have changed, so I don't know what's going to happen with it there. I'm not monetized on there either. What products do you use in your bathroom? Oh my goodness. Well, that's part of my daughter's side. She usually has this whole complete side covered with, I know, honey, covered with stuff, but she took most of it off to college. But I've got my hand wash. Which one is this one? Bath and Body Works, Blue Orchid Skies. Now I don't pay full price for any of this. I never have and never will. I get everything when I get it on sale. Even my yarn. Anything I ever get, I always get it on sale. What else have I got here? Oops. Another Bath and Body Works. I spray this on when I get out of the shower. Pink watermelon blast. Yeah. Yeah, it smells okay. It smells like watermelon, but it smells like something else too. Your tail, oh my gosh, she's all in my business. You're all in my business. No, come on, come over here. Dang it, girl. I'm going to have to clean up the bathroom because she's knocking it everywhere. And then the lotion that I use when I get out of the shower is this Mina Organics. It smells so good. Oh, you little shit. Damn it. Oh, y'all don't need to be seeing the backside of my toilet. Oh. Okay. Ugh. Anyway. And then this is above my toilet. From South Park. been there since I moved in 24 years ago, and I haven't moved it since. It doesn't go with the theme of my bathroom. I just have it there. Too funny. Anyway, oh goodness. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get out of the bathroom. I'm going to get you. Watch. Watch what happens. Yeah. See, I go to only in the bathroom. Can I, you going to let me pet you? Yeah. And I'm a Garfield collector. Oh, I was many, many years ago. And I had another shelf of them right there. And then the cats jumped up there and knocked it all off. This is where I usually I used to keep my sweaters until I went and had them all photographed. And then I have some more Garfield stuff down there that was on that shelf. So Garfield, 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 Garfield. Yarn, yarn, yarn. And that's an old shoe rack that has yarn balls in it. Garfield. Garfield. I had some Garfield stuff up there. It's a painting my stepmother painted. Garfield, Garfield, Garfield. Some cross stitch Garfield. Garfield, Garfield. Yeah. He's all over the house. All right. This is more stuff I have created. All right. Well, since Jasmine left, I can go back to working on my Seattle Seahawks sweater from my friend. Oh, she was on here for a hot minute because she wanted to learn. Where did my hook go? She wanted to learn how to do a granny square. And so I can... Crap. I'm just dropping everything. It's hard for me to keep organized because I'm going to pull this sucker out because I don't need it. And I am not working on this. I'm actually using that blue, but I'm going to have to pick it up because I have to be careful right now because I need to vacuum up all the kitty glitter. No, where did it go? Where is it? Where are you? I know you're there. There it is. Okay. I have kitty glitter everywhere, also known as fur. And the majority, I have 2 dark cats. I have a blonde cat, or what they call a buff. He's got it. It's a tinge of orange. It's kind of a creamsicle color. I'm surprised he's not jumping all over me because everybody else has been jumping all over me. And Ramsey decided he was going to hibernate. All right, let's get that out of the way. Over there. I don't want to lose my hook. I don't want to lose my place. Y'all are driving me nuts. So here's the other half of the cardigan. I haven't added to it, but the mini version. So yeah, so I took this and added that fuzzy yarn and to give it some texture. I thought that would be really pretty. Oh, I got some more likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't normally come on in the mornings, but I think I might start doing it more often. All right, so I'm going to put this aside, and then I'm going to pull up the one that I was working on. Oh, can't find my stinking hook. All right, come here, you. So we're doing this. I have to pick it up and make sure I don't have any kitty glitter. Really? So I'm doing this for a friend of mine. I usually keep a tote down there. I'm going to set it beside me. That way it won't fall on the floor. I think I just pulled some of my stitches out. All right. There's the back side. I put a stitch marker on there so I wouldn't forget which side was which. And I started this. So we've got 1, 2, 3 rounds. So I'm on the 3rd round. And she's a big Seahawks fan. Guess who's back? I got bored. Well, I pulled out the granny square. So I'm going to go back to working on this Seattle color. So I pulled up, I don't know if I can add photos to this. Let's see if I can. Maybe you guys can see it. Let's see. I'm not used to adding stuff to the lives. Let's see if it'll let me. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see, what else does it have? Lighting, close, green screen, maybe? Hide the live. Stickers. Okay, let's see if I can put it on. Choose a sticker. Oh, Q&A and a poll. Nope, that's not what I want to do. So never mind. There's no other crocheters on live. Actually, I saw somebody that was crocheting a while ago and that's the reason why I decided to get on. Because like I said, normally I'm on, how many chains did I do? Normally I'm on for my midnight makes. But yeah, so I've got a swatch that I took a snapshot of that shows my Seattle colors. So it's the green, and then there's just a little bit of the gray, and then it's got the varsity blue. So that's the majority of what she's going to get with this. And I was going to show, once I finish this one round, Jasmine, I'll show you how to do your counts to know how far along you are. But yeah, so you do a granny square. I do 16 rounds for the sleeves, and I do anywhere from 18 to 20 rounds for the front and the back. Oh, okay. No, I know. I was watching somebody a while ago she was doing flowers, and they were so pretty, but not my native language, not my native tongue, so I couldn't understand what she was saying. This is me pulling this out. That's really unattractive with the kitty glitter on the floor and my stand. I'm sitting on my couch. When I do my midnight bakes, I'm usually sitting in my bed. I'm sitting in my bed, and you see my comforter in front of me, and then all the little animals that are going to crawl on me and get on my legs, and they're usually napping around this time. That's why it's been more quiet. But like I said, I go in the bathroom. I don't know what it is. It's like crack. The bathroom is like crack for Midnight and Boo Boo Kitty. Is that the black cat? If that's the solid black cat, that's Boo Boo Kitty. I can't tell. I mean, that's Midnight. Midnight is the solid black cat, and Boo Boo Kitty is the one she's the tortoise shell. What they call a tortoise shell. All right, where are we at? Okay. So what I was going to show you is how you can tell how many rows you've got. You can count by your cluster. So you start in the corner, you go, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And because of my blindness, that's how I count what row I'm on. So I know this is 11, and I am now working on row 12. And usually when I'm doing a bigger sweater like this, if I'm doing a cardigan, I'll do about 24 rounds, depending on how big I want to make it. Now, me using a 6mm hook, or rather a J hook, it's going to make it, oh, thank you for the likes. It's going to make it bigger. A couple days ago, I went to the Florida State Fair with my godmother, and my mom and I got a giant duck. Wanted to crochet a giant duck. A brother to match with it. Oh, that's cute. Oh, there's all kinds of free patterns out there that you could probably find it. And if you do find one and it looks like it's a smaller version, all you have to do is go up on your yarn size and go up on your hook size. And that's how you can adjust. That's what I have found when I'm making stuffed animals, when I'm making amigurumi, when I'm doing the plushies. I did that with the turtles. I did a strawberry. In fact, I've got a strawberry turtle and I did a sunflower turtle. But yeah, if you want to make it either smaller or bigger, just go up or down on the size of the yarn and the size of the hook. That's all you got to do. Have you made any stuffed animal patterns? I have, but I haven't done any tutorials on them. And I don't know how to write up the patterns for the stuffies that I've done. There's a couple of books out there that are really good, this lady is actually local. She's out of Chattanooga. And she's got a couple of books out that's really good. I want to say it's A Menagerie of Stitches. A Menagerie of Stitches. Yeah, she's out of Chattanooga. She's one that's really good. She releases like one free pattern every month, and then once, if you don't get it that month, it's gone. And she's made a book of all of them. She's one to get that's really good. There's another one that's called Anna. It's ANA, and I can't think of her last name, but she's another one that makes really good patterns. Actually, let's go back in the craft room and I will show you her books because she's really good, and that's who I get some pattern ideas from. That light's going to drive me nuts. I think I'm going to go ahead and just turn it off because I think it's bright enough in here you guys can probably see. There we go. Let's just move that out of the way. All right, we have to go through my daughter's room. Okay, this is a genuine question. Does ChatGPT make actual crochet patterns or is it fake? Okay, let me explain to you about, hello, is that Rebellion, More Ways, Rebel More Ways, Rebel in More Ways. Hi. Okay, so we have to go through my daughter's room. She likes the fan going for sound. Her room is not as hairy. Hers doesn't have as much kitty glitter on the floor as the rest of the house. All right. I'm going to walk in the dark, but I'm blind, so I'm used to it. It's easy. So you have to go through one door and go through another room. And here we are in my craft room. Yes, I have an actual craft room as well. So while I'm in here, I'll go ahead and show you more boxes of yarn. Yarn, 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 yarn. This is why we're having giveaways every month. That's the kitty bed, and then there's crafting stuff under there. This is all my bead work and things like that. Let me show you my hooks that these I'm selling through. I don't have them in my eBay shop, but I do sell them individually right now. And this is that's why I said I have to bead that one that I've got. But here's one of my beaded hooks. And that's an F. That's a 4.0. But I'm so used to working with these that I have to custom make the 6.0s because I have to do a lot of drilling on the beads. But they're silicone and they're really soft. Hello from, hang on, let me put the specs on. West Virginia, hi. April, how are you? And we got Lynn. About to buy a bead loom. Do you have any suggestions for a beginner? A bead loom. Okay, I've got, actually, hang on. Here's another one of my favorites, this little bee. I love this little bee. Anyway, they're $5 if you order them through my email. $5 each, and then $5 flat shipping no matter how many you get. I just recently acquired a bead loom. Where did I put it? I'm wanting to work with most of the stuff that I make with my beads is earrings and stitch markers. So like, and I've got videos on that. So here's a couple of the stitch markers that I made. They're really lightweight because most of them are plastic or that type of material. I'm doing pretty good. I'm hanging in there. Like I said, I have to keep the phone 2 inches away from my face so I can read your comments, and then it takes me a minute. But the hooks, Jasmine. There's a video that shows you all the different focal beads that you can put on it, or you can just have your favorite colors. Here's some more stitch markers that I was working on, and that was the one that had 2025. But if you win a giveaway, you get these in the giveaway too. Let's see. And then here's a couple. These are some of my favorites. These are little dragonflies. And then I've got these little, you can put a bead inside of these. And like I said, they're all lightweight. Well, I think that one's glass. But they're all lightweight. But these are my stitch markers that I make. Very crafty. And then, let's see if I got this one. This bucket is the one that's what I'm giving in my giveaways. So if you order any hooks from me, for every hook that you order, I'm going to do this. I was going to extend it. You get a free stitch marker with every hook that you order from me. And that's just random. I put them on these little cards. But like this one, I like this because this tells you, if for the stitch marker, it tells you what size hook that you're using. And I have letters too. But I don't have any of these in my Etsy shop. These are the ones that I'm strictly giving away with my hooks. These are the ones I'm giving away with my hooks. With every hook purchase. And then some of these are the ones that I'm either going to put in my Etsy shop, or I'm just going to have like care 5.5 millimeter hook. And then some of these I'm just going to have either in my Etsy shop, or I'll put them in the giveaways. Like here's some, and they match. And then some of them have different type hooks. Like there's this kind that slides on, and then there's this kind that clips so that it can be used not only for crochet but also for knit. The ones that have the closed backings. So like this is, I think these are, yeah, one closed and then one hook or stitch markers. But anyway, so that's something I've been working on lately. But as far as like, I've got a video of all the focal beads I've got for the hooks. Let's see, I've got some in here. Like there's one that you can have on a hook. I've got quite a few kitty cats. I think I have a few dogs. Where are my doggies? Where my doggies are. These are just my kitty cats. I thought I had my doggies in here too. I don't know where my doggies are. Is that a doggie? What are you? Nope, you're a heart. But there's a paw in the heart. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm going to... Hang on. I'm going to go back and read some of your comments. School is going to be off till Monday. So we have a 4-day weekend. Oh, nice. Do you think I can finish a sweater in 4 days? Well, it depends on your speed. I can finish one in 4 days, but I don't know what your speed is. So you want to make a granny square. Like I said, for the sleeves, you want it, if you want like a flowy one, I mean, you don't want it tight anyway. You want to use, you want to do 16 rounds for 2 squares. That's going to make your sleeve. For the front and the back, are you like a small or a medium or a large, or what would you say that you were? Because that's going to make a difference on how big your front panel and your back panel are. Your front panel and your back panel are going to be the same rounds, and then your 2 sleeves are going to be the same rounds. Sorry, I've been working on cards. I was working on making some stock cards last night for care instructions, so I'm going to punch a hole and attach them to my sweaters, along with the size tag that goes with them. I've been really, really crafting. Beads. I love these. This is more for like my jewelry, like my earrings. These are actual, I don't use any plastic findings in these are all like glass or crystal or gold plated or sterling. Like this is a glass bead. It's so pretty. But anyway, these are the ones that I use for my my earrings, or if I haven't done any bracelets since I lost my eyesight. So I don't know if I'll be able to adjust to that. But, and then I have charms, and it looks so pretty. Anyway, so there's that. But I was going to show you, you were asking about stuffies. These are some more stitch markers. I think these are the ones that are actually in my shop, my Etsy shop. Let me move some of this stuff around, and I will show you one of the better amigurumi books that you can use. And she's got two of them like this. Let's see, this one is, nope, this isn't it, but this is a good one too. This is one that's got like food items. It's really good to go by. And it gives you a very details on all the supplies that you need. This was in it is a color match, like that's a pink stuff, and this is white stuff. Let's see, what is it? No, everything that's blue, and that tells you all the stuff that you need to make that. She's a good one too. I can't think. Was it Melissa Bradley? Melissa Bradley. So I recommend this one. But where's my other one? Oh, the back came off of that one. I don't know where they are. Oh, I bet they're hiding. Yep, here they are. Here they are. This is the lady that's local, that's in Chattanooga. That's great. There's an amigurumi 1, and this is the amigurumi 2. She's really, really good. Let's see, Anna. A-N-A. Anna Paula. Ramoli? I believe that's how you would say that. Just relying on free patterns. Okay, so let's see. Problem with that, I don't got money. Oh, no sound? You can't hear me? Hi, Nana. You can't, can y'all not hear me? She said there's no sound. Okay, April can hear me. But anyway, this is one I recommend if you want to do like amigurumi. But otherwise, there's a lot of free patterns out there. A lot of free websites. Like I said, a menagerie of stitches. I'll email you that link, Jasmine, to her website. She, like I said, she's the one that gives out like one free pattern a month. And then once it's gone, it goes into her whatever book she's working on at the time. I got a lot of free cake patterns from her. I sit on that because the cats get fur everywhere. And that's Ramsey's little house that he sits in while I'm crocheting. This is all plastic yarn. This is all plarn that I made out of plastic bags. I'm going to do a tutorial, and I'm going to do a live one night when I'm working on that stuff. All right, so you can hear me. Okay, good. So Nana, you might want to check out your sound. Everybody says they can hear me. Oh, Boo Boo Kitty has landed. She's getting some sun. Morning sun. So my TV and my Blu-ray, and keep me occupied and busy while I'm working on my stuff. So let's go back through the child's room. She's off to college, so we don't ever go through there except to clean up the kitty glitter, which there's lots of kitty glitter everywhere. Oh, my coffee's cold. Jasmine, I think when you were trying to say the last name on the book, she thought like it from up. What? Oh, it froze up. Okay. Okay. I apologize for that. Oh, probably because I moved farther away from my Wi-Fi connection. That may be why I did that. I need to work on my sweater. I wanted to get this done Now, Jasmine, I will tell you, I did this part, this part, this part. I started this, and then I did the second one, this part, in like 3 hours, I want to say. So I know that if I stay on it continuously, I can get this cardigan done for my friend. She doesn't know that I can't see. She doesn't know that I'm doing this for her. Well, where am I at? Come on now. Work with me. Am I backwards? There I am. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't know it, so it's a surprise. But she buys, for the past 6 years, she has bought roses, at least 2 or 3 dozen roses from me every year for Valentine's, and she passes them out. She's a bartender at one of the local pubs, and she passes them out to people on Valentine's Day, or that evening rather. She passes them out. If you don't mind reacting, how did you lose your vision? Actually, Jasmine, if you'll go watch the recent video on my Getting to Know Me playlist, it started out from diabetes. I had retinopathy, retinal detachment. But yeah, if you look at my, I think it's like maybe about 45 minutes, the Getting to Know Me playlist, there's a video on there called A Complete Breakdown, and I can't think of the rest of it, but you'll see it. It's the only one that says it's a complete breakdown. But there's also a secret giveaway. If you watch all of it, there's a secret giveaway right now going on. But yeah, and then you have to watch the video. That's the one I was talking about with the 25 skeins of yarn, or the 20 plus books of the cross stitch, and then all the goodies to go with it. But you have to go watch the video to see how to enter. And then on newer videos that are coming up, there will be like, you have to watch the video to find out how you can get like extra entries, or maybe extra little goodies if you win. I'm going to have all kinds of stuff hidden in all different various videos coming up. Oops, there it is. I came back. It always, it tells me that it closes and comes back and says you're live after I've been on for almost 2 hours. When you're in your live stream, I'm going to go through your channel. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, you'll get a lot of tips and tricks and all kinds of things, and you can see all the things that I make, and I try to describe what's going on in the video as much as I can in the title without making it too long. But all of my actual information, like links that you can click on to different pages, different websites, will be in all the description boxes, as well as my mailing address. One, two, three. Okay. But yeah, I developed when I had my, let's see, I've had 5 surgeries on my eyes. I've had 3 on this one and 2 on that one. And the last surgery I had on my right eye was when they discovered that I had a very rare condition. It's like 4 words. It's like arterial hydroloidal fibro something or other. I have to look at it because I always forget what it is. But it's 4 different words that I developed. It's a rare condition. My retinopatist, who is a specialist, he had never seen or heard of this condition before. And so he had to get together with 2 of his colleagues to decide what the treatment was going to be. And then he finally told me, and we've been working on it for over a year now. January of last year was when it was discovered. I more than likely, unless they come up with a new type of surgery, will not get vision back in that eye again. But what they started doing was giving me injections in that eye again. And I'd had injections in my eyes before anyway, when all this started, so he could save my eyes. But in my right eye, and he finally admitted to me the reason why, because I was like, if I'm never going to have surgery in that right eye again to see, then I don't see the need for having injections. And so that's when he told me, I'm trying to save it so we don't have to take it. So you mean like take it physically out of my face? He said yes. And I went, oh, okay, yeah, let's not do that. I would like to keep my actual eye, please. So that's where we're at with that one. But again, that video that's got all the secret giveaway in it, I explain all that. It gives you more detail on what's going on with that. So you don't hear me repeating myself about my current eye condition. But that's why when you see me touching, I'm feeling where my stitches need to go. There's not. Don't want to not. Wendy, I guess Wendy left me. Oh, I got some likes. Thank you guys. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. It helps out my algorithms. But yes, there is a secret giveaway going on right now. And, oops, did I have that? Okay. And then I will, like I said, on Sunday, I will have another, I don't know if it's going to be a cross stitch giveaway or a crochet giveaway starting for the month of February. It'll go to the end of the month. I usually run it 2 or 3 weeks. And it didn't leave me. Okay, good. I wasn't expecting, like I said, I don't normally come on in the mornings, but I'm trying to keep myself busy because I don't want to eat yet. I'm trying to keep to my 15-hour fasting window. Wendy, if you're here, that has helped me control my diabetes. I've been doing intermittent fasting to where I only eat in an 8-hour window. It doesn't always happen, but I try to stay with it as much as I possibly can. My sister learned me to crochet when I was about 8, 9, and I stopped for a while, but now she's gone to heaven. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I think I will start back by watching you. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you. Well, good. I'm glad. Anytime that, I would love, I'm going to actually start doing a series of Back to the Basics. That's what I'm going to call it. And it's going to go back to doing basic stitches and all the things that you can do. Like, for instance, the single crochet. Because that will be the first back to basics stitch that I do, and all the different things that you can create and all the really cool patterns you can make with just that one stitch. So I'm wanting to go back to that. So yeah, April, that's great. Make sure you get in on my giveaways when I have them too, because you can, if you win, I think the most I only had 27 people enter the last one. So, and let's see, I had 27 people enter the crochet giveaway. No, I had 20. Did I have 24? I had 24 entries on my crochet giveaway. I had 27 entries on my felting kit giveaway. I don't know how many. I haven't done the drawing for the cross stitch giveaway. It is closed, but I got to do the drawing and post that this afternoon. I'm about to make a 28. A 28 what? How do you enter? I'll post it Sunday for this month's giveaway. Just be looking for it on my channel. I will post it. I can't ever give a time because I'm always off when I give a time for some reason. It just doesn't want to work for me when I try to do that. So I don't say the specific time, but I do say the specific day. The new giveaway will post this Sunday. So in 2 days, be looking for that. Now, as far as entering the semi-annual one that's going on, you need to go watch the video that says it's underneath my Getting to Know Me playlist. And it's a complete breakdown. I don't know if it'll let me. No, I don't know if it'll. Let me see. Hang on. I'll show you. I'm going to get my other phone and I'm going to pull it up so you guys can see. If you wanted to enter the semi-annual giveaway, you have to watch the video to find out how to enter it. So let me get my other phone and pull it up. And then that way, that's 100%. Okay. And then that way you guys will know. Oh, I do it off camera. Which one you need to go see. Let's see. Young 40 Mom Crafts and playlist. All right, so scroll down to the Getting to Know Me playlists. Oh, it's not there. Where are you? And I don't think I can put it in the description box when I'm done. I don't know. Where are you? Let me go back. Let me just go back to videos. Let me go back to, here we go. Videos. Okay, where are you? There's the winners. Oh, this is a video on the, if you wanted to know about the, my process. It's not me talking hardly at all, except in the beginning, and it shows you how, the breakdown on how I make my stitch markers. Here it is. Let me pause it. So it's called, so if you look on my videos and scroll down, it'll say a complete breakdown of, come on. No, say more. It's a complete breakdown of my vision in a nutshell. And then it says secret inside, which is the giveaway. So that's how you can find it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, April. That means a lot. I really appreciate that. Jasmine, so I was thinking, and I have a closet that's in my room, and I was thinking of making it like a crochet workspace. You know what I mean? Like once I start like trying to sell and stuff, and that's why I can, where I can crochet it. Yeah, I crochet in the bed. I crochet on the couch. I crochet. Those are the only two places I really crochet. Now, I will take my projects with me sometimes if I'm waiting like in the doctor's office, a smaller project. But if you go watch this video, that's where you'll find the new giveaway that's going on. But it's a complete breakdown of my vision in a nutshell. If you go, let me go back. If you go to my channel, oh, go back, Alicia. Oh, good grief. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. If you go to my channel and click on videos, it'll be let's see. 1, 2, 3. It's the fourth one down. I don't know. Everybody has theirs set up differently on how they like to view people's videos. So It'll be a more recent one. It was 3 days ago. It was put in. It's called A Breakdown of My Vision in a Nutshell. So that's what it's called. It'll have a little duck, and it says Getting to Know Me number 52, but that's not in the title. But if you look for this video right here, it'll show you how to enter the semi-annual giveaway. And then I talk about it quite often. And then I will, oh, she moved in here. I will give in various videos, I'm going to give you extra chances to enter on different ways to get extra stuff if you win. And I'm going to, in different videos just throughout, this is going to be hidden in different videos. So just have to watch my videos. Find out how to enter, how to get in. Some people are either going to bed or going to work. But right now I am working on a sweater for a friend who is like I said, she works at a bar. She's a bartender at a local pub here, and it's just a beer joint. Every year for the past 6 years, she has ordered my roses, and she always orders at least 2 or 3 dozen, and she passes them out on Valentine's to the people that come to the bar to spend the Valentine's at the bar. So I am doing this as a gift. She doesn't know about it. She is a huge Seattle Seahawks fan, so I'm doing it in Seahawks colors. I am making her a cardigan. She admired the one that I had on, and she asked me how much it was, and I told her that my cardigans were $100, and she's like, "Oh no!" And I'm like, "Well, shoot, she pays $60 for roses that she doesn't even keep, and she gives them away." And I'm like, you pay $60 for my roses because I charge $30 a dozen. You always get at least 2 dozen, so anywhere from $60 to $90 every year. Treat yourself and get a sweater. So because she's been such a loyal customer, I'm doing this for her as a gift. She doesn't know about it yet. I was hoping I'd get it done by Saturday night. Today is Friday. Oh, it's Friday the 13th, y'all. Friday the 13th. Are any of you superstitious? Oh, I got more likes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I was hoping I'd get it done by Saturday night. And I may still, because it's early, I may still get it completely done. If I do, I will take photographs of it so that you guys can see it and I'll post a video once it's done. And I may do a video of her opening it up and trying it on too. She's going to be so excited. I take that back. I told her I did tell her when I dropped off the flowers, I said, I'm going to make you a sweater. What are your colors? And it was Super Bowl Sunday. No, it was Tuesday night when I dropped off the roses. And she had on a Seahawks t-shirt. So I told her, I said, what colors do you want? And it was a stupid question. She goes, oh, and she showed me her shirt. She talks really fast. I mean, I kind of talk fast in my videos, I think. But she talks so fast, and some of her words sound kind of mumbled. So you have to kind of pay attention. It's like, oh, girl, smoke you another one and chill out. She a smoker. That kind of smoker. Coffee's cold. Cat parent. So this is like I said, this is a box that's got books in it that we're going to sell on eBay. That is a Disney collection. Disney videos, top to bottom. And then I have some other videos in there too. And then some of Maddie's books. Oh, April, thank you. That's sweet. Yeah, I try. I mean, I know she appreciates my work. So she's one that I would make something for to give. Because doing this craft, you can't replicate crochet stitches with a machine. You can replicate knitting stitches, but you cannot replicate crochet stitches. So everything that is ever crocheted is done by hand, stitch by stitch. And with me being semi-blind, completely blind in one eye and half blind in the other eye, and that's not even me joking, that's for real. um, you know, it takes a lot. I have to feel my stitches. I know by instinct and I know what I feel. And because of that, I'm very, very particular about who I give my stuff to. I only give away my stuff to people that I know will appreciate it, wear it, use it, or share it. So now I know Crystal, Beaded Crochet, she said that, you know, she makes for each one of her tutorials, and she does them all the time. She said that whatever she doesn't keep for herself or her kids or her husband, she donates. Okay, and that's that side. So we're coming to the end here. Where are you? There you are. So I'm going to slip stitch into the top, that chain 3 space, chain 1, and turn my work. All right, and then again, how I start a new row is I will go in and I will do a single crochet and a chain 1, and then 2 double crochet, and that counts as my first stitch. So the majority of the Seahawks colors is the green and the blue, but I'm going to, let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3. This is going to be the 4th row of the blue. I think I'm going to do 6 rows of the blue. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it can be out to here, 6. Yeah, I think I'm going to do 6 rows of the blue, and then I'll switch over to the green. Now, this green right here that I've got, the fuzzy green, I'm just going to use that for a trim. I think I'm just going to use the rest of the fuzzy for the trim. So I'm going to end up doing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to end up doing, yeah, this one counting 3 rows of the blue. Now, if you guys know, do any of you guys know Crystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady? Are y'all familiar with her channel? I am on her lives on the last Tuesday at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every month. So I'm her guest every last Tuesday of the month at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So you can always definitely catch me there. That's the only time my lives are actually scheduled. Otherwise, if you want to catch me live, it's usually Midnight Makes. It's usually between 11:30 and 12 midnight. And it's usually during the week or on a Saturday night. I don't schedule them. I will let people know. I'll do a bulletin, like an advertisement on YouTube. I'll do a bulletin the day before. But usually when I come on here, it's because I just got a wild hair up my ass and I wanted to come on and say hi. That's pretty much it. But the difference between doing lives on YouTube and TikTok is I miss TikTok. I can have all kinds of music, or I can have a TV show playing in the background. I can have something playing in the background, whereas I can't on here at all. Actually, I need to check my... Oh, I'm at 14%, guys. I'm going to have to wrap it up. My phone's about to die. Oh. Oh, no, that's fine. Actually, I'm going to have to go. You had lunch. Oh, that's right. I forgot you're in another country, aren't you? You too, April, and thank you. And I hope I see you guys soon. Yeah, my phone's down to 14%. So, guys, I'm going to have to wrap it up and go charge it. Oh, shoot. There goes my label. I'm going to have to wrap it up, but yeah, go check out that video. I'll pull it back up, and that's how you can enter the secret giveaway. Nope. That's the one that's I'm doing the drawing for tonight. That's not it. So it's, oh, close. It is this one right here. Let me pause it. Come on, stop. There we go. So this is the one. Complete breakdown of my vision in a nutshell. You'll find that on my video playlist. It's like the 4th or 5th one down because I only posted it 3 or 4 days ago. There's a secret inside, and that's how you can enter. Oh, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. If you go look at this video, you can find out how you can enter that giveaway. And then here is like all my information in the, well, no, where'd it go? Where's it go? Oh, click on more. There we go. And then it shows you all the things. Here's all my contact information, my email, my mailing address. And then at the bottom, it will have, well, usually it has the links. Oh, there it is. All the links you can click on. There's my TikTok. I have 2 TikToks, but that's the actual link. And then my Facebook's not showing. It's gone. Huh, that's weird. That's okay. I don't get on Facebook that much anyway. My Instagram, my Etsy shop. And there's another link to my Etsy shop if you're in there. And then I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And then nutritionalfacts.org. I put that in there because Dr. Grecker is amazing. All right. So my Facebook's not in there. That's fine. And then this is supposed to, oh, there it is. So if you click on that, it takes you on how to use the needle threader that I sell in my eBay shop. I mean, my Etsy shop. But it doesn't, oh, my links aren't up there the way it's supposed to be. And then giveaway info. Dun, dun, dun. And then if anybody wanted to donate to support my channel, you can. I am not monetized at the moment. I am not monetized because I don't have enough views yet. I've had my channel for 12 years. I was monetized many years ago, and then when they changed the rules, they took me off. They didn't grandfather me in. They completely took me off. But anyway, if you click on the description, it'll give you the rest of it. But anyway, yeah, that's it. So if you go to a complete breakdown of my vision in a nutshell, there's a secret inside. That's where the secret giveaway is. And then I will have different ways that you can enter and get extra stuff in future videos. But anyway, so that's that. So that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for coming and joining my live. I appreciate it. Y'all have a blessed day. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Peace out.